YouTube? Quinn Wade coming to you with that instant basketball analysis on the Analysis Playground on YouTube, exclusively on there forever. And we're going to talk about how the Detroit Pistons beat the Orlando Magic 106 to 92. The Magic go to 31 and 28 and 18 and 12 at home. They played at home in this game. The Pistons go to 45 and 14. They're 21 and 7 on the road. You look at the Pistons, they are 2 and 1 against the Magic this season. They play one more time. The Magic can tie the season series, or they can lose it to the Pistons if they lose that game. That's coming up next. Orlando 26 to 23. They beat the Pistons in the first quarter. They also beat them in the second quarter 31 to 27. So the Pistons knew they had to bring the A game in the second half, or they might get blown out or beat by the Magic, and they answered and did. And that's what great teams do. And the Pistons have been that all season. They win the third quarter 31 to 18, in the fourth quarter 25 to 17 to win the game by double figures and holding the Magic under 100 points. Tobias Harris helped them out a lot offensively, especially 33 minutes, 23 points, 10 of 18 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He had 7 rebounds, 1 assist, no turnovers, 2 steals, and a block. You know, that jump shot was working for him a lot in this one. You have to respect it, but he also going to always find a way to get open because he just has good IQ and good court awareness. But 2 boards, that was offense. So 1 person foul was a +6 and +. Duncan Robinson only played 25 minutes. He went 0-4 from 3. That was his only field goals. So he went scoreless. He did have 3 rebounds, 2 assists, and no turnovers. But he also did have 3 person fouls and a +9 and +. Just hope he can play better in the next one is all you can say for this game. He did not take bad shots. He just couldn't make them in this one. Jalen Duren, 34 minutes. He has 16 points. He went 6 of 12 from the field. That's low for him, but he did also go 4 of 6 from the free throw line and had 10 boards. So a double-double for him is the usual, and he also did protect the paint decently in this one. He finished with 2 steals and a block. He also had 1 assist and only 1 turnover. He did have 3 offensive boards out of the 10, but he also did have 2 personal fouls, which is good considering that he was going against some guys that like to get to the free throw line and attack the basket a lot on the Magic side of things. But he also has a +16 and +. Cade Cunningham, 37 minutes. That ended up being the most on the team. He had ended up getting 29 points, but he went 11 of 25 from the field and 2 of 9 from 3. So there definitely was some missed shots and some missed opportunities for him in this one. He also did have 5 turnovers, but he did finish with 11 assists, so he had a double-double. He's basically doing that every game, and he's going to grab a couple boards too. Tonight he finished with 6. He did have 2 steals, no personal fouls, which was really good for him also, and was a +14 and +. Some shots you just hope that he can just pan out that jump shot a little bit more. Teams are going to let him take it. Teams are going to want to give it to him besides just letting them pass it all the time or try to drive on them to get to the basket or get to the free throw line. Teams are understanding how to slow him down a little bit and trying to find a way to pick, what they would give up and what they don't want to give up against Cade. He's a superstar, so obviously it's going to be tough to take everything away from him. That's why he's great, because you can't. Masor Thompson, he played 21 minutes. He had 9 points. He went 4 or 5 from the field, 1 or 2 from the free throw line. He did get 11 rebounds, so he came close to a double-double. He just didn't get it tonight. He also did have 3 assists, no turnovers. He also had 2 steals and 3 blocks. He's going to try to make plays happen defensively. He's going to try to grab boards here and there, but he did a fantastic job of doing it a lot in this one. And he's also going to give up the ball if he drives or have the ball in his hand and have no way to score it. 3 offensive board, 3 personal fouls for him, and a +10 and +. Paul Reed, 14 minutes, 5 points. He made his only shot, which was around the basket, but he also kept getting fouled, so he went 3 or 4 from the free throw line. He did have 6 boards, which was another good thing he did. He also only had 1 turnover. He got a block, 3 offensive boards, 2 personal fouls. It was a -2 and +. Rondo Holland, the second, 26 minutes. That was the most minutes off the bench. He again scored in double figures. He had 11. He went 4 of 9 from the field, but he still is missing his 3-pointers, even though he's open. He went 0 of 4 tonight from 3. He also finished 3 of 4 from the free throw line. He also had 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 turnover, and a steal, 1 offensive rebound, 3 personal fouls, and was a +8. And plus minus, Javante Green played 18 minutes. He had 3 points. He went 1 of 3 from three. That was his only field goals, but he still helped out a lot with the 8 rebounds, which was needed. He also had 1 assist and a turnover, 2 offensive rebounds, 2 personal fouls, and a +3 and plus minus. And then Karis LeVert, he played 20 minutes. He went 4 of 10 from the field. He also went 0 of 4 from three, and he still got 8 points though. But he had 2 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 turnovers, and 2 steals. He almost fouled out because he finished with 5 personal fouls. That's too much in 20 minutes, but it ended up being something that happened in this one for him. He also was a +4 and plus minus. Dennis Jenkins, 11 minutes, 2 points for him. He went 1 of 6 from the field and 0 of 2 from three. Had good shot selection, just couldn't make them in this game, but he still did help out with the 3 steals. That was the most important thing he did tonight. He also had 1 turnover, no personal fouls, and was a +2 and plus minus. And then you look at the Orlando Magic. Paulo Banchero led them. He's the number 1 pick, leading his team to the playoffs this season. It looks like him and Cade matched up a couple times in this game. They went at each other. Both teams had some type of success against each other. But 24 points for him. He went 5 of 10 from the field to pull up the drives, worked, and he also made a three, going 1 of 4 from three. He finished 13 of 16 from the free throw line. He's physical, man, and he's gonna bump you, knock you, and test you. And it worked out for him tonight, especially with his aggressiveness. He did have 11 boards also, so he finished with 20 and 10. He was the only guy on the team to get a double double. The worst part of his night though was going and getting 9 turnovers. That's way too many. But the Pistons are athletic and they will make plays on the ball, so it ended up making them struggle a little bit handling it and trying to make decisions. 2 assists, 1 steal, 3 offensive rebounds, 2 personal fouls, and a -25 and plus minus. Tristan Da Silva, 37 minutes, 19 points, 8 of 13 from the field, 3 of 6 from three. He can score. He was attacking the basket. He was shooting the wide open shots that was given to him by his teammates, and it was working out for him. They needed him to step up, and he did answer the call for them. 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 turnovers, 2 steals, and a block. 3 personal fouls and a -8 and plus minus. Wendell Carter Jr. played 33 minutes. He had 4 points. He was the only starter to not score in double figures in points. For the Orlando Magic, 2 of 6 from the field, 0 of 2 from three, 9 boards, 2 assists, 2 turnovers, 2 steals, 1 block, 1 offensive rebound, 4 personal fouls, and a -18 and plus minus. Solid game from him. You just wanted him to do more for you offensively. Other than that, he did everything else. Desmond Bain was under 20 tonight. He played 38 minutes. He had 17 points. He went 5 of 14 from the field. He didn't take a lot of threes, didn't get a lot of them up. He went 1 of 3 from three, but he did drive a lot and went 6 of 7 also from the free throw line. He had to score the best way he could, had to read the defense to get the best chances of getting a shot that he liked. If he didn't, he was dishing it, and he did have 7 assists in this one, only 2 turnovers. And he also had 4 rebounds and 1 steal, 2 offensive rebounds, 2 personal fouls, and was a -14 and plus minus. He is a playmaker, so you have to like that. Jalen Suggs, 26 minutes, 14 points. He went 4 of 17 from the field, 4 of 13 from three, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He missed way too many shots in this one, especially because he took the most shots on the team, and he really couldn't make anything, whether it was a jumper or a drive. That sucks, but it was reality for him today. 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 turnovers, and a block. 1 offensive rebound, 2 personal fouls, and a +2 and plus minus. Mortiz Wagner, 13 minutes, 9 points. That was the most off the bench. He went 3 of 6 from the field, 1 of 3 from three, 2 of 3 from the free throw line. He had 3 boards, 1 turnover, 2 offensive boards, 1 personal foul, and he finished as a +5 and plus minus. He's been good for them off the bench in the little amount of minutes that he plays. Jonathan Isaac, he played 9 minutes. He had 3 points because he made a 2-pointer and made a free throw, but he did miss his other free throw. He did have 1 rebound, no turnovers, and the personal foul was a +5 and plus minus. Javon Carter played 30 minutes. That's a lot, but you couldn't tell because He went 1 of 6 from the field and 0 of 3 from the 3 point line. But they didn't care. They liked what he was doing for him when he was out there. He had 2 points and he did have 3 rebounds, 3 assists, no turnovers, and he played decently defensively, guarding his position and making guys really dribble a lot to get what they wanted or give up the ball. He did also have 2 steals and a block, 1 personal foul. It was a -13 and plus minus. Jet Howard also didn't shoot the ball that great because he missed every shot. He went 0 of 3 from the field and 0 of 2 from three. Although he did have some good looks, he just couldn't make them. 1 rebound, no turnovers, a personal foul, and a -4 and plus minus. Jace Richardson, 3 minutes, he missed his only field goal. He had a turnover, he had no personal fouls, and was a 0 and plus minus. 38% for the Magic, and then 45% for the Pistons is what they shot from the field. 28% from three for the Magic, 13% for the Pistons. That don't even seem real, but it did happen. 30 free throws for the Magic, 80% for the free throw line for them. 75 for the Pistons is what they shot from the free throw line percentage wise. The Magic did shoot 6 more free throws, but the Pistons killed them on the boards, 56-41. 20 assists for the Magic, 24 for the Pistons as teams. The Magic also had 19 turnovers while the Pistons had 13. And the Pistons got a lot of easy baskets because they had 14 steals. But the Magic also did get 8. And then 4 blocks for the Magic, 6 for the Pistons, 14 offensive rebounds for the Pistons, only 9 for the Pistons, and then 32 defensive for the Magic, 42 for the Pistons, and then 17 personal fouls for the Magic, and then only 21 committed for the Pistons. The Pistons just was better defensively, and they was able to score a little bit better than the Magic, and a lot of that had to do with their defense, and that allowed them to get a win against the Magic. And the Pistons, they just been so good all year, and it just continued tonight. They didn't play the greatest game offensively, but they just said, "Can you stop us?" Well, you stopped us enough, but we're going to stop you more. And that was just a good mentality for them. And they played hard and made things difficult for the Magics. And the Magic just couldn't get it going at all, after that first quarter. So it sucks for them. Well, I would say the first half, but it sucks for them to go through this where everything was looking right, everything was going right, and then you just come out and lay an egg in the second half, and it just sucks after that. And it was just a game where they was playing good enough to win it, and then they just could not make the counters or the adjustment that was necessary for them to be able to come out with the win in this game. But the Pistons, they happy they got the win, and that's what they came to get, and they got it done. Comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell to get the analysis when it first come out. Y'all stay blessed up. Y'all stay good. Peace. And I'll see y'all later today with more analysis.